Hey guys, Weir, road2ruta.com. I'm home. Thank God. Not thank God. It was good. 12 days on the road. Amazing time. Amazing people hung out with. But I just started watching YouTubes. I didn't watch many YouTubes on the road. And amazing how stupid some people still are. And I try to stop myself from saying things that are kind of inflammatory. Give everybody the benefit of a doubt. But sometimes I just get so fed up. And it was on an interview I saw of Trace Weir, who's one of the smartest guys I've known for, 20 years now. Trace and I have known each other almost. I've known of him. We used to speak at gold and silver things together. But Trace understands pretty much everything about monetary policy that these idiots on YouTube have no idea. I mean, you guys do some homework. It's embarrassing. I'm not going to say who he did an interview with because I've done interviews with them, and it's just, you got a Peter Schiff fanboy out there who just got absolutely destroyed. I mean, literally destroyed. And you can, at some time during during the interview, he said, "Oh, Peter Schiff, who's one of the smartest people out there." I'm going, "Oh, are you kidding me? Peter Schiff? Is there another Peter Schiff out there? One of the dumbest people in all of economics?" It's just incredible. It's just really incredible to see, and it's embarrassing for some of these YouTube guys. I'm not gonna say where you can find it. Go look up Trace Weir and yeah. It's frustrating that cryptos have been around for 10 years, and unless you've been hiding in a box that whole time, you should know something about it, especially if you think you're an expert YouTube monitor, interviewer, personality. I mean, it's not like Bitcoin was created yesterday. It is the money of the future. It is the infrastructure of the future. Some of the questions were just so stupid that I was just scratching my head. Well, I guess I can't blame the interviewer because the questions, they came from Peter Schiff, one of the dumbest men in economics. But still, you could tell he was a Peter Schiff fanboy, and I'm like, oh my God. So Trace was really kind to him, but destroyed him into a little puddle, and the interviewer just didn't know what to say or do. So, yeah, so I get back from the trip, and I start watching interviews and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I think it might be Cliff High got me so riled up that I'm ultra critical these days of people who just still don't get it. It becomes infuriating, especially our friends and family who we've talked to about cryptos for the last 5, 6, 7 years, and they still don't get it. They get all excited when it goes down. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm sure everybody gets that. Are you okay? And then it goes up. They're like, well, you got in early. Those are the two responses. Are you okay? And, oh, well, you got in early. Very few people say, hey, I'm going to take a little time. And because this is so important, you told me how important it is, I'm going to learn about it. Hey, you don't get that. It's amazing. Some of my friends have. And some, when they do, obviously, they jump in both feet and have gotten rich because of it. And the people who jump in both feet today will be the rich ones in 5 years. And the people jump in today. One of these interview questions that just killed me. It's like, well, how long does this asset have as a lifespan? Do you think it could go out another 10 years? Another 20 years? This, is that, I know that's a way long way out. Bitcoin ain't going. Where would Bitcoin go? Where would cryptos go? Where does math go? Is math only got 10, 20 years left? No. Cryptos are math. It's the insanity. And they did ask one question that neither of them really touched upon. Trace probably could have. But and that question is, well, how long will Bitcoin be around? My take is, well, Trace answered it with a really good answer. It says, with all the different protocols being built on top of Bitcoin, and it's going to be used for so many things, yeah, this is it'll be around forever, unless there's an EMP that destroys the world and we're all dead. So And then some other civilization will invent such a great tool. But in reality, we won't need Bitcoin as money forever. We won't need money forever. I've talked about this a few times. I can't give you a time frame, but it's less than 100 years. We won't need money anymore. When we have replicators that can create the very basic necessities to live, what do you need money for? You're not going to need money. So I think Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be the last money. I think they'll be around 50 to 100 years before replicators come on, and then we won't need money anymore. So yeah, it was fun while it lasted. In the meantime, all kinds of tools are being built upon these blockchains and the blockchain technology. So yes, the Bitcoin blockchain will be here until math is gone. There's your answer. But it is just, I was listening to this guy. You could tell was a fanboy of Peter Schiff. Oh, it gets me riled up. What else? Later today, Amy and I are doing the kickoff video for the cleanse. And yes, the cleanse is an amazing thing. It's only 3 weeks out of your life. What would you pay to get healthier, stronger, smarter, more clear, more vibrant? You achieve a hell of a lot more. What would you pay to do that? How about zero? The cleanse is free. It costs zero. So go to roadtoruda.com. Look at the very top posting. And that's the 21-day cleanse. Amy's doing a great job on, she put a website up with recipes. Yes, there are recipes for raw food. Absolutely. And Amy's made some amazing things with just vegetables, uncooked vegetables. Well, I'm just lucky to have someone like Amy. But you can also get amazing things from the store. And that's the first week. And the second week is smoothies. We all love smoothies. Use all the fruit you want. This isn't a diet. It's a vibrational change and a cleanse to cleanse your body of all the shita. Obviously, we know what that means. And all the toxins. And look up in the sky. Every time they spray, there's more toxins going into your body. And then the last week is juices. Yeah, Amy loves taking the fruit and the vegetables and juicing them all up with a juicer. Me, dude, I'm going to go to the store, any health food store. Now, even the big grocery stores have specialty juice areas where they'll have raw, cold-pressed juice. It's just juice. They have vegetable juice. I like mixing the vegetable with the fruit. And there you have it. So, if you want to join us, if you've ever in your life said, I got to go on a diet, I got to eat healthier, blah, 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 now's a chance to do it because it's only 21 days. And I lost 25 pounds on that thing. I've gained a few back, but because the new one starts tomorrow, I expect to lose another 10. Another 10 will be right at my fighting weight, shall we say. And then you don't have to worry about it. And you have your good days and bad days, and then when the next cleanse starts, do it again if you want to. Or if you don't, voila, there you have it. But you can get back to the state that your body was meant to be. Crazy, yeah. Hey, I just finished a lot of the editing on the Cliff High interview part 1. There are 3 parts. We went on for over 3 hours. So for part 1, I'm going to post that today, it's Saturday, on the Patreon channel and on the private road at Road to Ruda, and get you guys a rough cut because I know everybody's scraping and screaming for it. And then to the public, it'll probably part 1 will probably be posted on Monday morning. All right. So yeah, that's I've listened to it 10 times because I had to do all the editing of it because I got 2 cameras this time, and then there's which voice to use, and I got to levelize. I did okay for my first editing session, really, of 2 camera editing and all that. I did okay. I know it's not hard. All you guys out there who have like all those programs, you're laughing at me, but I remember when I first did editing of my cassette tapes that I used to make back in the 70s. Now it had to be the early 80s when I started playing guitar. And I had to do some editing. You had to cut the tape and tape it back together. Oh, it was crazy. That's kind of what I felt like when I was doing this editing of the Cliff High interview. But it turned out great. You guys will love it. And again, it goes on Patreon. Please think about joining Patreon. It's only $10 a month, and it supports the Road to Ruda, and it supports capitalism. And I keep telling Amy, no, you got to charge to this Clint's. She's like, I'm not going to charge to the Clint's. I go, then you're a socialist. Socialists want to do things for free and are required to do things for free. You see Bernie Sanders, his employees are now causing a ruckus because they're not getting his minimum wage. That's crazy. That just shows you. Bernie doesn't have the money to pay $15 minimum wage to his employees. How is he going to pay $15 minimum wage to everybody's employees? Bernie, wake the F up. There's no way he can win now. This is a campaign destroying revelation that his own employees are not getting paid the minimum wage he's promising everybody in America. Talk about an empty promise. Crazy. Anyway, join the Patreon, join the private road if you want all this stuff, and a Veritasium token. I'm going to end that soon. I'm done releasing my Veritasium to the world. It's too hard to get. So if you want to join the private road, you're going to get one Veri token and a silver Road to Rooted coin. All right, that's all I got for you. And join Patreon. I'll talk to you later.